Okay, tell me what comes to mind when I say following words. Slavery.
Civil rights movement.
Prostitution.
Like downtown and in cities.
Rape.
Oh, scary.
Human trafficking.
Kind of like Asians in a van. I know that's so terrible, but.
Okay, I'm gonna say some words and tell me what you think of when I say them. The first one is slavery.
Think of black people.
Okay, prostitution.
Slumdog Millionaire.
Rape.
Slumdog Millionaire.
Okay, human trafficking.
Taken.
Where do you think human trafficking occurs the most?
When you go to Europe.
Would you consider it a form of slavery?
No.
Okay, the first one's slavery.
Africa.
Okay, the second one's prostitution.
Las Vegas.
Okay, what about human trafficking?
Japan.
Where do you think that human trafficking occurs the most? Japan?
In other countries, not U.S.
Not in the U.S. Would you consider it a form of slavery?
Yes, I would.
Do you know what human trafficking is?
It's like where you sell people. I don't know what it is. I just know you sell little people.
Where do you think it happens the most?
In foreign countries.
Where do you think human trafficking is the most common?
Africa or South America?
Okay. Slavery.
Warts.
What? Prostitution.
Women.
Human trafficking.
Women.
So, where do you think human trafficking is the most common?
Europe.
And how would you describe human trafficking?
Dirty. Underhanded.
So, do you know what it is? Like, how would you say?
Sex slaves.
Okay. Would you consider it a form of
Taken.
slavery?
The movie Taken. No.
Why?
Because in a way those people probably chose the path they were going to take by setting themselves up in a position to be human trafficked.
Okay, the first word is slavery.
When people made slaves do work back in the day.
Okay, human trafficking.
Don't know that. Okay.
The first one is slavery.
African Americans.
Prostitution.
Sex.
Rape.
Scared.
Okay, human trafficking.
Selling women.
So, do you know what human trafficking is?
Yes.
How would you describe it?
It's when you sell people for just sell people.
Okay, where do you think it's the most common in the world?
China.
Do you think there's human trafficking in the United States?
Like with babies.
Only children?
Yeah.
Okay, the first word is slavery.
Ancient.
Prostitution.
Sad.
Human trafficking.
Too common.
Would you consider human trafficking a form of slavery?
I think, yes, definitely. People doing things against their will.
Where do you think it's the most common in the world?
I don't think it's the United States, but I'm not that well versed on other countries to really know.